Good evening, students. Welcome back to Wisdom Academy Education. Welcome back to B.Sc third year students. Today I will discuss about economic zoology, Trypanosoma, that is the parasitology branch name, Trypanosoma. Students, at first discuss Trypanosoma. Before we discussing Trypanosoma, first we see the classification of a Trypanosoma. Student, first under Trypanosoma, under phylum is Protozoa, subphylum is Plasmodroma, class is under Mastigophora, order is Protomonadina, genus is Trypanosoma, species is gambiens. So students, this is the classification of a Trypanosoma. Trypanosoma is under phylum Protozoa. So Trypanosoma is also a parasite. This is the structure of a Trypanosoma. Here is the structure of a Trypanosoma. Trypanosoma is a spindle-shaped structure which flagella are present. So this is the free flagella and that is the attached flagella. So this flagella is attached to the Trypanosoma. Undulating flagella, that means it is the thin plasma membranes are present. So this is known as undulating flagella. That is the cell wall is made up of pellicle. The cell wall is made up of pellicle. Under any protozoans, cell wall is made up of pellicle. Also the cell wall of Trypanosoma made up of pellicle. So this flagella starts with the brass granule up to, and this flagella is not attached to the Trypanosoma. So this flagella is known as pre-flagella. This flagella is attached to the Trypanosoma. This is known as attached flagella. This flagella is known as undulating flagella. Why this is known as undulating flagella? Because this flagella has a thin layer of membranes are present, so that is known as undulating flagella. This is the cell wall of the Trypanosoma, that is made up of pellicles, so this is known as pellicle. The flagella start with the brass granules. This is known as kinetoplast. So students, this is the classification of a Trypanosoma. This is the structure of a Trypanosoma. Now, discuss about structure. This is spindle-shaped with central nucleus is present. Here is nucleus is present, central nucleus is present with central nucleus is present. Rod-shaped flagella also present. Rod-shaped flagellas are present. Very simple, student. This is very simple sentence you can write. This is spindle-shaped structure. Nucleus is present in the center of the Trypanosoma. Flagella are rod-shaped. Okay, it causes what disease that can cause by Trypanosoma? African sleeping sickness. African sleeping sickness is a disease which are caused by Trypanosoma. It mostly found in this disease in African countries. According to the name of countries, the disease name is African sleeping sickness. The sleeping sickness is commonly caused by Trypanosoma. In most African countries are affected by sleeping sickness due to Trypanosoma, so that disease is known as African sleeping sickness. This disease is commonly found in African continents. This species also, the transmission of this species the gambien, the species gambien. The transmission of this species first observed by York in 1912 by Glossina palpatis. First, York in 1912 observed the trypanosoma in a Glossina palpatis. Glossina palpatis is a testis fly. It is a fly, testis fly, that is known as Glossina palpatis. The scientific name of a testis fly is Glossina palpatis. York in 1912 first observed the trypanosoma in Glossina palpatis. Then the nature of trypanosoma is digenetic. Student, what do you mean by digenetic? Digenetic means it completes its life cycle by requiring two host cells. Digenetic means two host cells requires for complete its life cycle. Student, the trypanosoma requires two host cells for completing its life cycle, so that is known as digenetic. Di means student two. Two host cell required for completing its life cycle. So primary host, second one is students secondary host. Primary host, in primary host, suppose human is affected by trypanosoma as primary host, it is a vertebrate. Then this transmitted to invertebrate is like suppose another Glossina palpatis. Glossina palpatis is the second invertebrate fly. So, at first, revise the studies. Trypanosoma is a parasite. The classification of a trypanosoma is a phylum. Under phylum is a protozoa. Subphylum is Plasmodroma. Class is Mastopora. Order is Protomonodina. Genus is Trypanosoma. Species is Gambio. So the structure of the trypanosoma is, it is spindle shaped and the flagella are present. What flagella? Undulating flagella, attached flagella, and is free flagella. That this flagella is not attached to the trypanosoma, so that is known as free flagella. The nucleus is present in the center of the trypanosoma, so you can say centrally nucleus are present, rod-shaped flagella are present. The cell wall is made up of a pellicule. In trypanosoma, cell wall is made up of a pellicule, so it is the protozoans. All protozoans, the cell wall is made up of pellicule. Also trypanosoma, cell wall also made up of pellicule. The flagella starts with separate granules, and that causes the disease trypanosoma. That causes the disease African sleeping sickness. African sleeping sickness. This disease is mostly found in African countries. So this species, the transmission of this species was first observed by York in York in 1912 by Glossina palpatis. It is a testis fly. So trypanosoma is digenetic in nature. That means it requires two host cells for completing its life cycle. First host cell is primary host cell, second host cell is secondary host cell. In case of primary host, the first affected to human beings, that is a vertebrate. Then secondary host is palpatis, the testis fly. So these are the studies in the first lecture.